should look like this. Here are all the ingredients that you will need for making this cake. Here is everything you're going to need for this cake. First, you need to crack the eggs and separate the egg whites from the egg yolks. Make sure you don't get any egg yolk into the egg whites or else it won't turn out good. Make sure you put each egg white into the mixer after each one so that if any of the egg yolk gets into the egg whites, it only messes up one and not all of them. Now you are going to beat the eggs, so make sure you put the right mixing tool on your mixer, lock it in, and turn the mixer on. While the eggs are beating, you can clean up your baking area. Now you're going to put on this protective little shield so that the sugar doesn't bounce out, and you're going to put it in a little at a time, just like this, for all of the sugar. So slowly mix it in. And this is what it should look like while it's beating. And this is about done, but we want to put it in for just a little bit longer. And this is the texture it should look like when it is done. Just get as much as you can off of the mixer. Now we're going to transfer it into another bowl because my mom doesn't have another mixer bowl. We're doing this so that we can make the egg yolks after in the mixer. Now we're going to add the egg yolks into the mixer bowl. Put it back in there. Make sure that's secured. Lock it in. Start mixing. I'm going to put the protective shield back on. So we're going to put more sugar. Same way we did earlier. Little by little. And this is what the egg yolk should look like. Put a bowl here so that it doesn't drip all over the mixer, and just scrape off all the sides. Now we're going to put flour into the sifter and sift it into the egg yolks. We have 1.5 cups to sift. Now we're going to put baking powder into the mix. Put half a teaspoon. We only have a 1/4 teaspoon, so we had to do it twice. And now the vanilla, same thing.
Doesn't matter.
And 1 cup of water. We're going to add oil, 1/3 cup into the mix. Pour that in. And we're going to just take out just a little bit of flour. We'll use that later. And we're cleaning. We are then going to wipe the oil from the cup. You don't want to waste anything, so we are oiling the pan, just like this. And then the little cup of flour we had earlier, I'm going to pour into the pan. Just make it a little easier to have it come out later. And we're still cleaning. Now we're gonna fold the egg yolks into the flour and oil. And we're gonna put it back on the mixer. Lock it in, put the protective shield on, here we go. Oh, my mom did not lock it in. Now you want to put the egg white mixture into the egg yolk mixture. Get all of it off the bowl. And you're just gonna mix it all in. I'm gonna go one way. And you're gonna have to use a little more effort here. So you just keep mixing it one way. Make sure you scrape all of the bowl. Sometimes it gets too hot, so you have to bring a fan over. You're just gonna keep mixing it.
係唔可以細力嘅，細力因為唔整到嘅。不過咧，又唔使好大力。總之你整到而家好似咁樣就得啦。See？
And you want to put a tray under the cake holder so that if it does leak, it just leaks on that pan, the tray. And get all of the batter out. And now you want to just shake out all the bubbles, the air bubbles that might be in the cake batter. So just keep slamming it down, and now it's done. Wait for the oven to be done, and 1 hour in there. Set the timer for an hour at 325. And now it is done. So you open up the oven, and it should look like this. And if it doesn't, then you messed up. Then you want to let it sit like this for a little while, and then don't do that. After about 10 to 15 minutes, you will flip the cake, but not like this. Somehow you get it to unattach from the baking pan. There's no video for this. Good luck. And now you're gonna hold it like this and flip it, and then flip it onto a plate. And we're done.